and lets the rest of the team just pile on in. You can see that XSET was already setting up for an A trap. They were looking to collapse on halls. Now it's going to be this big rotation. Everybody coming from tree.
But there's a lot of players waiting there at the tree staircase, and that's Ye with the first blood. But because we have so many numbers from XSET, we have a lot of trades. But Ye, that's a hat trick already. Out of bullets of the Headhunter, out with the classic stun, and Zekin slides in for the kill on a 2 versus 2. Still a Neon versus Neon. Zekin and Cryo, the duo of this team to try to clutch it now for XSET. At the generator, Cryo answers back. Headhunter himself. As on a 2 versus 1, crashes, then gets stopped away, and we are starting off this matchup with both of these chambers.
And they've chosen it. They're going to start pinching towards B. Cryo starts off with Victor.
They found my trap.
Meanwhile, though, we've broken the trademark on the other end of the map, but Aaron goes for that flank with Zekin, and they're just closing in on the arcade. It's not working out. Even the hero rifle cannot even get one for Ye at this point, and there's only one more to go. Try to slow down the fast lane and also the high gear of the Neon into the B site, but you currently see from this minimap, everybody from OPTIC setting up for the post plant, but somehow BCJ still gets first blood into this round. Now that Spike's planted, he's still looking for some action. He gets it up towards Heaven as they're closing in onto Marv. He's going to have to anchor it in. It's a 4 versus 2 in favor of the defenders, but it's still going to be some trades going back and forth. Can Ye get the clutch? Cannot. And second soul for XSET. They have been dominating in terms of that side, and we'll talk about that in a bit. This is an eco round for OPTIC. We can talk about it now because it's already a 4 versus 1. And it starts with the overdrive.
Zekin may answer your call. Be first. He goes down though. OPTIC's ready to absorb now, right? They're like, okay, wait a minute. XSET has been pushing us. Let's play off that condition.
I like that.
We'll figure out how to take him out.
Broken. He could actually support Cryo with the slower, but no, he's gambling back towards B. Great opportunity right now for OPTIC to get in, and that's 2 ultimates to move into the site, and Cryo immediately gets taken down because he was nullified by the null command.
Marv still has ultimate. They have a big post plant here. Only one's in sight. The extremities could easily be found here, but OPTIC does have some pretty good positioning on the entry.
Rolling Thunder, though, answered back. Orbital strike on the attack, not allowing anybody to move in, and also dropping Aaron. And FNS runs in to drop Zekin. Again, talking about that timing, and the post plant looks perfect for OPTIC. A post plant towards the halls. We're just tucked in here for the OPTIC crossfire on the A site. High lows, left and rights, and finally, Aaron is closing in. He will not see the third player and almost gets that shot, but it's Crashies inside that site, lands another one to Zekin. It looked good. The attacker side. Then after they ping out that it's okay, Cryo playing with the operator, grabbing the orb on B, they still wanted to challenge and fight it. Although an op shot is missed, it's still going to be a battle towards A hulls between these 2 players. Who's winning it so far? It's going to be even. But XSET has given up the drop. Now we've moved in. Aaron's trying to hold Sands. Another trade-off as we have a 3 versus 3. We have a KO ult from Crashies, though, who pushes towards the spawn and gets the headshot to Cryo. Ye continuing with the jiggle peaks against Def Crashies, so are going to be not bad to have Ye set up here to help. There is that slide coming in from Zekin. A pinch very soon from the back end, and that's Aaron with a kill from a Frenzy. And another one, it's another Frenzy, but it's an underhand throw from Crashies to be able to stay alive for a bit until he's greeted by Def on the other end. So pinch after pinch. XSET opens up the B site, but it's a 3 versus 3. We don't want to let it. We want to give the space for OPTIC. We're already going with a flash and a simultaneous triple kill for everybody from OPTIC.
Usually they're contact a lot. Now it's going to be util. Looks like they will take B. Van Silly. What a stun!
Oh my god, and Marv is just running and dancing through the walls here just so he can stay alive, but yeah. Everything gets broken up right after. Fastlane coming out though, and that's actually not spotted, but then after that, Cryo's looking behind his sight. There's still the false that was picked up, and Ye pull up the superstar play. Not gonna happen. Look at the amount of stuns that are coming out. Zekin going for the spray with the Bulldog and goes for the Neon dip onto Victor. Ye though, again, we talked about his still the false towards A main. Now he's getting stunned, forced a TP away, but this is still a time killer to allow OPTIC to rotate back from defender spawn. Now we have FNS to group up with them. The flash comes out. They're trying to refight towards his side, but Aaron gets the headshot onto Ye. And now that operator, the biggest gun that they had, falls down. At least they still have the Vandal that they picked up on the other end, and that's Marv that gets the kill. Back to a 2 versus 2 somehow, then to a 1v1. Def, the IGL, stopped by Marv.
minute ticks by without too much action, and then everything explodes.
That's exactly it, but they also have the orbital strike, and I thought it was going to be Mar trying to run away and play at least a denial with the orbital strike, but Second goes to work with 2 headshots right there. And finally, their rounds have turned back in favor of XSET. At default, Stimpack on the ground just to see if he could run away. There you go, it works out. Oh, just for a bit until he gets that kill onto FNS. Again, they have lower weaponry for the defender half, or the defender side rather. And Crashies and Marv trying to clutch it. Marv is committed, Crashies as well. Closing it now in front of Generator. The elbow peeks out a little bit too corny. Headshot from Crashies. Now they're going to try to hunt down Cryo. On the top, TT available. The swing out with the headshot. Trying to go for the defuse. Can't get it a halfway. And this now should be the round coming in here for XSET, because you cannot win this. A little bit of delay. That actually gets heard. We're going to fight inside that smoke. We actually see the gun, and it's going to be Victor with the wall bang coming in from the B site. Victor lines up with the second one. Aaron falls, the fight towards heaven, and everything is getting held by the Crashies and Victor combo. Leaving one more inside sight. It's only one Zekin that was able to actually not make it inside.
I wonder if Zekin still goes way ahead of the storm. Fault line comes through. That was from deep calls. Can Zekin make the play alone?
Nope. Not when you're jumping like that. FNS hears it through both of the fast lanes, and Marv gets the wall bang and the 2-player stack. Somehow it's a 2 versus 1. The spike is down. Thankfully, a wall is up. Now Def is just going to have to play
giving a lot of opportunities.
Yeah. Now with the fragment, we're trying to break at least one section of that wall. We still have another flash available for Crashies after, and a full kit for Victor. This is going to be very hard for Def to try to hold it into sight. But now that it's planning for A main, they might think that it's there to slide to come in. Def with the headshot. Def like to give back. Oh, he gets the headshot out to Crashies. And that is going to be the Red Bull clutch on that 2 versus 1. Spike now planning, everybody pinned inside the A site for XSET. So this allows here for OPTIC to close in, but pay attention, there's going to be a lurk happening very soon. Oh my god, an overdrive kill. That's Victor moving in, fast lane's coming up, and actually Crashies hears and knows to rotate. Now we have a 3 versus 2, but we're fighting back in a high-low. The wall bang's coming in, and 2 players alone, 1 on each side. And we still have utility though from Crashies. Big coming out with the headhunter here, and Crashies gets the headshot onto Aaron. We're trying to close in for the slam, the aftershock on the top, the relay bolt on the staircase, but Ye's not affected by anything else. The wall coming up, we're in front of it. FNS gets the kill for 2. And now it's a 3 versus 3. We've answered back for XSET. We have 26 seconds left on the clock, but the spike is down. But we are such in a long rotate now for OPTIC. We have a molly in the front, a plant now for XSET. And that calls out also the Tour de Force. Now a molly coming in just to try to flush some players out. Doesn't work out. Now you're playing a close point with 2 offs potentially, but Zekin pulls back out with the Vandal, but it's traded out. Oh, it's a 1 versus 1 now. Crashy still has one more flash. The Molly's on the ground. We have to push forward for the flash. He gets the kill, but as that clock is ticking now, he's going all around. Lots of storylines, there are lots of things and components to look out for between XSET and OPTIC today. It's not only about the duelist, but we'll talk about that a little bit later because we are not stopping for OPTIC. That's going to be Victor with 2 opening kills really quick towards the dish, but Aaron's still alive. He could still hold this corner. Marv is watching that flank, and things are looking really good here for OPTIC to close this out. But after they get this kill, that's what I'm saying. They're just holding their ground. This Victor playing behind the boxes, waiting for contact from Crashies. He's going to go for the underhand throws. He spots contact, not even needed. These guys are actually just going to hold it and start pushing for XSET. And finally, the flash comes out, but it's still going to be a player advantage for OPTIC. Try on the other end, though. Evens up to tally on a 3-3. Fault line then coming out. That's coming in from the rotation to allow OPTIC to come out inside the B site. And Marv is already in. And somehow it is going to be XSET that's actually pinned for a hit into Heavens. Marv is pushing up first. Headshot down. Spike is down. Yay, wait with the op. Easy shot. 1 more to go. Aaron, you've clutched it once before. But it's not going to happen this time. Yay gets the kill.
Again, we'll keep track of the pistol rounds. Either team has been able to win both in all of their head-to-heads. Cryo starts off with a huge headhunter, and they are in C.
Dash is already in. Victor is down towards that left side of Long C. And that is going to be just unanswered rounds. And finally, Marv is trying to do as much as he can. Unfortunately, not good enough. Only 1 to fall. Yay with the headhunter. Spike now planted 4v1. First headshot, looking towards that left where Def is. Lands that one, but already the right-click classic is good enough for. Now we've affirmed the plant towards B for XSET. 2 players on the A link. flash from FNS. A push coming out, but it's still Cryo with the 2 kills. Mopping everything up. Victor, meanwhile, does get a little bit of damage, but still wins that fight versus Aaron as they're trying to retake towards the front B. Nice job by Crash. He's holding up the B side on his own on a retake, leaving out Zekin and BCJ on a 2 versus 2. A smoke actually splits them out, but it's still Zekin that wins that duel. Marv trying to clutch a dash, pushes him away. And now he goes, they know that at least he went for the fake plant. Trying to go for another one here. Trying to play the anti-flash, but it's still going to be Zekin creeping out with a kill on the Spectre, and that's him inside B. And they're looking for a pitch.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my
No
god,
way.
this guy's insane. The headshot onto Victor. Now that we go for a C-side split for XSET. Nice gravity well at least from Marv, just to slow down the pace a bit, allowing FNS to move out, but it gets immediately traded out. Guided light towards the garage, blinds one, but little did they know here for Optic that there's 3 players from XSET here. And now we cancel out the plans and maybe rotate back towards A if we want to, where Ye still posted up, at least on the A link. Oh my god, Crash is pushing forward. He's going to catch a perfect timing here, back towards C. But unfortunately, there's still a trap available for the attackers to cancel. Oh, he gets the headshot at least onto Aaron. So there's no smokes inside C. Marv gets headshotted by Zekin as Zekin gets another opener inside of sight. So a 3 versus 2. They know that Crash is on the flank. Ye needs to land the shot, but he doesn't. Now the spike has been planted, a nice.
It closes everything off. They create the angles they want instantly, but they're not checking it back this time. Yes, Zekin had the flank. They creep in to get B once again from Optic.
But Victor's so close. Gets the surprise attack on the first 2. And the third one, unfortunately, he went towards the back of Gong. The tap coming out from Victor, still trying to find Aaron. And Aaron gets that frag. Ye's on his own, but they know where Aaron's at.
They need this clutch.
A fake TP. Headhunter is out. Aaron playing on the top of the ledge, just to break the crosshair placement, goes behind the smoke and picks it up with the phantom kill, and Ye goes for the clutch. From B to C, back into garage where he started.
And again.
And they're going to try to go for the peak here. Yeah, I mean, XSET this time is like, okay, you could be anywhere, so we're just going to hold our ground default fracture style as we did before. And Optic gets a taste of their own medicine. A repeat coming out, and then Crashies is trying to hold towards garage at least. Silver lining as FNS. Unfortunate there. He played the anti-flash, thought that the flank was
garage to the right side of the site. Oh, big fragment.
Huge. Marvin's gonna get the easy kill now. Onto Zekin at 14 HP.
Oh,
running
the smoke
in.
play.
Beautiful relay bolt from Victor, who gets the headshot onto BCJ. Marv now pushing down because they know that he's there, so at least he's gonna get the information with 24 seconds left on the clock. Spike is now down. Turret still up though. The Traymar watching the flank, so they have to try to get the kill here. There's one. FNS does connect onto Cryo, and he's not even needed for the flank. That's FNS for the 3rd kill. Marv is now moving back towards garage, and he's playing the angle from under window.
30 seconds left.
Pivotal position right now. BCJ is trying to clear it. Big kill from Marv, but it gets immediately traded out by Zekin. That now allows a plant, but it's a 3-on-3.
3-on-3. No smokes here or there, so you're going to get Zekin down long to be able to get the flank. They'll let the team know they can focus sight, but this is going to be tough. The dash in. Woo!
So easy for Cryo. FNS is on his own towards spawn. And it's a gap in the smoke to allow Cryo to get the quad kill into the round.
Optic here to start. That's absolutely huge, but they have already taken B.
And a slide coming in from Victor the Frenzy. And a little bit too late for the rest of XSET to move back up to trade the kill onto Def. So smokes are down, but at least they get a plant now onto B. Trailblazer is going to spot Victor, who does have support from me as well. 2 players are low there inside garage. Cryo though opening up towards the A-Link. Crashies has to come up huge towards the back Gong. Nice little lurk kill so we can get that frag onto Cryo. Zekin through the smoke, and we get the full defuse in. That's XSET with pistol. A match in the next of this series, and off this timeout, it's very quick from both ends just to try to deny control of garage, and that's Victor sliding in. A nice flash to allow him to get a kill onto BCJ. But Victor is still low on HP, and Zekin's back there. It's 2 players in the back with Def. Easy kills with the Spectre. 2 focused on Zekin, not clearing logs. And now Zekin's at 7 HP. With Def, he's just looking to play the trade because he has no utility left to support his teammate. Crashes and Ye on their own. The swing coming
Player
out,
standing.
and the lineup works out for both Optic players. Cryo's on his
remaining.
lonesome. It's now a 1 versus 1 as the spike is down towards the C site. And it's now going to be the chamber on chamber.
Yeah. We saw bulldogs in the hands of some of the members of OPTIC.
Oh, but the peak
Oh,
coming
here's the
out,
fight!
and Cryo gets the kill. Forward, and
got your
they're not.
trail.
So now Cryo's the one pushing forward. Gets that first kill onto Ye. Full time situation, nice stun, but Vicker still gets the frag. Beautiful flash once again. But it's a 3 versus 3. Fragment available for FNS just to run that clock down. Flash will not going to do anything here for XSET, as now we finally tap the spike. We got smokes after smokes. Zekin on the top. Crash, he's trying to get the spray, and it's not going to work out. Another stick defuse coming in into the second half for XSET. Focusing for Optic to split inside A site. Trailblazer to come out. Beautiful falling coming out as well. And that's 2 players falling down now for Team XSET. On the defense, and Ye also falling down, but Zekin is also holding towards that back of the site. I mean, the ones with the more
my
frenzies.
gosh.
I think Penzi mentioned that earlier on today on the EU broadcast. If you have more frenzies, technically, you should win. So now XSET's on a 2 versus 1 with Marv looking to clutch it.
One enemy remaining.
Also, if you think about the situation, Frenzy nice push out, and he'll smoke hookah to blade whatever's coming in, but he does not know long has been pushed.
Obscuring vision.
Now Optic have made it inside B side. Jiggle Peaks coming out from Crashy, so he's going to spot 2 players now crossing in from Market into Sands. Don't know that a third has crossed, which is why you still see Marv looking towards spawn on the outside of B. Lots of players playing out here towards the long B. Aaron dropping in. FNS gets that headshot from the Frenzy. And now BCJ spotted inside Hookah. They spotted all 3, and BCJ and Zekin will just have to try to fight it out. Yeah, got it light, regrowth, and that was a mistiming, miscommunication. BCJ was trying to heal up Zekin so they could jump out together, but for them to spray through from Trophy Room so that we could actually stay anchored inside the site for Optic. Nice shot here from Cryo as we're going in for a wall bang onto Marvin. The numbers are drilling down on the pulse plant. The flash was a good attempt. Now Crotch is on his own, and that becomes a flawless retake from getting owned on a pulse plant. And it, again, looking to be something quick. Already one inside the site. Orbital strike to come out on the defense. But it's still a 4 versus 4 after all that commotion inside B. A plan about to come down if they can clear a bit of space. Showstar coming out towards spawn, and that's Zekin with a tag onto Crashies. And Aaron picks up the op. So the boombot allows him to get the space, but Ye's waiting there. Aaron makes it a 4 versus 4. Now for the rest, well, it's 30 seconds left. Let's try to hit towards this B side because there's still an opera on A. Seekers are coming out for information too, so this will allow a fast rotate from XSET from A to B. And BCJ still holds it towards the elbow of B site. And these fraggers are continuing to frag. BCJ with 3.
Oh my. XSET have a chance to breathe
I've got your
and set up.
trail.
Otherwise, you're like we've seen rushes. Here we are. Seekers go out, fans.
Oh, unfortunately, though, it's a double stack, and at least Marvin is there to trade it out. Makes it a 2 versus 2 with heroic plays. Astral Divide right on the outside of the site, allowing him to plant safely as he hears the jumps from Death across the wall. Death rotating back over to triple where Ye's holding with the op, and now it's all up to Cryo. Operator in hand. Spike at the APC and 2 players playing the pulse plant. No stars available here from Marv, so he rotates all the way across to Showers, and this is going to make it difficult now. Window of opportunity for Cryo. Thankfully, it's back open as Ye misses the op shot. Trying to get the TPs. Phantom picked up. Ye going for the piece here from Death. 2 players playing inside U-Haul for Optic. 1 playing the anti-flash. Crashes on contact. No flash coming in. But the dual combination of the op kill of Cryo then onto the Vandal. What is going on with this?
No.
It's a 3 versus 2. Ye trying to save the round, misses the shot and force a TP away. And we are closing the gap now for XSET for the retake. Jump spot, spotting Marv here onto short A. The wall coming up. Ye landing the shot. Clock is ticking down, so Def has to start sticking at least a halfway. Aaron needs to put this wall down so he can try to get a kill. Puts the wall down for the first kill, and the second one onto Marv. And the defuse is going to come in for Def.
Throwing the whole kitchen sink at him. They're still going to try for it, though. There go your stars. Actually, a recall one comes in, so they do have 2 to block the back of the site.
Seekers right away, too. BCJ, as he gets stunned, it's still 1 for 1 across the board. Nice job so far
30
from both
seconds
ends, but we still have Second alive. And the Smoke, who runs out onto timing, lines up
my
too.
word.
The trip kill into the round, leaving now Crashies on his own. 19 HP, the one that started the Seekers to get information. And now he's going to have to be the one that's going to try to clutch it. And as he looks out, Zekin gets a 4K.
Ooh. But this isn't a team that ebb down. They flow, and they flow hard. It's going to be a quick push by Victor here as I just get a quick crow foot in the mouth. As a push from OPTIC comes in. But it has been noticed from XSET. They always place high. They're always in these positions. And this time, they're making it count. Can they grab another pistol of this series?
Ye's getting a second kill, or should I say a first kill. Second combined for OPTIC, as we talked about the flow for XSET. It's been an overflow of OPTIC on Lone B to start things off. Aaron trying to answer back as he pushes Force Pipes with this frenzy, but there's still too many players overflow the window. Trailblazer, there you go, finally spawns for a bit. We talked about the Initiator utility. He's actually playing out on his own because the rest of them are just moving out with the Spectres for the trades. So now it opens up here for XSET to get into B site for a plant. Crashies getting tagged a little bit through the smoke, so we identify one player on defense trying to pull back and run that clock down, or at least try to hold it so that the rest can rotate over from the spawn. And unfortunately, it doesn't work out from the spawn. And
Oh, they hear noise, though, and they instantly back off to reset Van Silly. XSET just not hold the gravity well.
that allows Marv to get a kill here with the Spectre, and Ye's flashed out towards Showers. Does have to build a false orbital strike to come out, forcing him out of position too. That's an easy kill for Def. And now advantage for OPTIC. Another force buy coming in for the defender side. As this is the story of OPTIC being played by these forces. Try to retaliate, but it's just going to be one to stay calm, and it's going to be a smoke up instead. We take the advantage to allow the attackers to flash and come through, but that's two players that meets him just at the octagon. Second flash gets shot inside the smoke, but BCJ still gets the headshot onto Victor. Seekers are now coming out. The 3 versus 3. As that gives info on the players moving in towards spawn, and that last Seeker being killed, well, okay. We know that the rotation's already really close for OPTIC. So the heal comes up from BCJ. They could look to reset if they want to, but they're assigned to cut noise for now.
Here.
Might have time for another guiding light for the side of BCJ. It's going to be late, though. Whoa, the molly to backside to clear to push.
No
they
way.
displace OPTIC in their defense without knowing where they are. But a huge play from Ye!
BCJ on a 1
BCJ.
versus 1, though. FNS outside towards Hookah. He makes the 180 and the headshot for the Red Bull Club. Now a change of pace from OPTIC. Backs against the wall on potentially their best map. And Valent's mentioned it before. They're potentially the best team in the world right now on Bind, and they're getting thrashed by XSET now. And while we're talking about the change of pace, it's a flank coming in from Victor only with pistols. Because he had the overdrive at the beginning of the round, but the TPs come out as Marv gets caught by BCJ after he was able to get 2. This time, though, just too many people. We're overextending our stay. And door has been shut. Marved on his own. Forced back inside window, and the TP comes out for a pinch from Victor, and that's not good enough. 5 versus 2. As now we have one more pushing forward. It's going to be Aaron inside you. FNS in the back of the APC trying to catch this timing across, and it doesn't work out. That's from a beautiful molly from Def. That kept FNS preventing him from getting inside the smoke. And Marv is now going to have to go for an ace for the Red Bull clutch. And the last Seeker on top of the trademark. Why not? BCJ, like I said, has been feeling it this map. And after the swings, the Prime giving flawless as XSET put 13 and 7 on OPTIC's best map.
It's going to be the hover, this flash through. It's going to be a little bit of a pop flash. No, they choose not to.
Oh, gets right clicks. There you go.
Oh, the right. Oh, he goes.
I was going to say, that's so close for the right click sometimes, too, or maybe a little bit too far. The spread would have made him miss for a bit, but he recomposes with the left clicks for the kill. Meanwhile, though, another has fallen, and Aaron has snuck through, at least through a main. And that's a flash for not a swing. So this is an opportunity here just on the other edge. FNS around the corner with his own frenzy. Easy
that was
kill.
So good. He's on Cat, has now rotated off. So they're thinking this reset is B. They're right on 1. Crashies is going to be there, but this now could throw him for a loop. Again, around where XSET hits both sites just about at the same time. This time, they get the advantage on A.
That was just a perfect lurk there from Aaron to get that kill.
Yeah.
That forced Ye to jump up. Oh crap, it's going towards the A side. He jumps out in the open, gets picked off, but here comes another flank. So we have two simultaneous battles here on both ends, and great job.
Continue to just have Ye be in mid at this point. So he
It's
can
just
be
a
first
timing thing.
contact. Yep, the
Ye might
pressure
get
and
caught off
rendezvous.
guard. Oh my god, now he has the upper hand. He has the upper hand for 2 kills. Unfortunately, off that, the battle towards A main. BCJ still trying to keep the dream alive into this round. In Zekin, as his
30 seconds left.
The long, ooh,
easy kill there.
Gonna
from
do it.
Victor.
dink.
Def does get the kill with the Vandal, though. They're traded back. But there's 18 seconds left. Nice flick there from Crashies. Recon into the site. And you have to commit now for the last 2 players of XSET, or you save your weapons. It's either or. And it's going to be the first option to try to run in for a plant. Nice kill, at least from Zekin.
Oh my god!
A triple kill from Zekin, leaving only FNS on his own. Which is why here BCJ's TPing all the way back towards spawn. But Ye waits for him.
So much
Another one.
flank control and pressure. Like,
And that's it, right? Once they move in now into the B site, we talked about the initiator's utility.
Yeah.
The Aristotle knife in the back of the site that actually pinged out Zekin. Counter knife gets sprayed, luckily through a wall, so that does not disable anybody there, allowing Ye to pick up 4 kills and crashes on the ult. So that's gonna foil the plans of XSET moving into the site. There's 10 seconds left, and we're just gonna play hidden, run that clock down, and it's not gonna work out too well. FNS is still in the back of the site. Now there's no time. We get the kill in, but somehow Aaron stays alive. And Marv, all he has to do is to lean towards A, where now it's up to Crashies to hold down on his own. Lauren bot, pre-fired
Plays
shot,
into it.
misses from Aaron, but you saw that paranoia and shock dart onto the ground as a debuff comes in, and now we've opened up the site for XSET.
Player standing.
Yay! Almost! And now the 0 point just came up too. So the 0 points across the map, so that's not going to help. Now you have the lockdown coming in on the attack, but that's just to clear out
30
towards
seconds
market.
left.
And FNS just pings so many players that allows 2 players to fall for XSET. And as the lockdown's about to come out, we still have a line of defense towards the back of the site, and that's Crashies. A high-low drop that allows Cryo to get the kill. And we have a plant that's safe, but there's 10 HP remaining for Cryo. Fragmenting coming down onto default, and a Ye onto the sidewalk, making it now a 2 versus 1 as BCJ answers back. 5 seconds left, 32 HP. Victor running forward, and a drop in. Victor
Almost.
gets the kill. One way being refreshed, we're running back towards the B site, where Aaron's pushing forward with a frenzy. Around the corner, gets instantly headshotted now by FNS, as they're now going to try to just run it in towards B site. Zekin's rotated across towards the stairs. Haunt also to clear out logs. And Zekin, what can you do? Here's the footsteps, the first drop. The lean towards the back, the right clicks does a bit of damage.
Down, B.
But it's still Victor, though, that trades off the kill, and it will be a plant coming in for OPTIC on a 4 versus 2.
30 seconds left.
overall, smart play by OPTIC. I mean, think about how XSET has played their pistol rounds on defense. And hold this thought for a second as they dive in.
OPTIC is that we've made it through guarding. We're trying to break the rotation, so we're trying to get a flank on Heaven, too. This should be the kill for Ye, and he does take the upper hand. As players are now taking control of a site, we do have BCJ in Hell.
Right?
It's a big position here, but the rest of OPTIC are now pushing back towards the B site. But there's still players there. There's still
Time.
Aaron inside the site. There's 6 seconds left on the clock. He's on the sidewalk. The plant's now coming in. He gets the kill. They won the round thanks to that. XSET puts 4 onto the board.
It's also a thing they talked about on the desk is not giving up those frags just as much, but the positioning is getting scary. Oh, the double kill from Aaron.
The lineup, and then you still have Zekin in the back of the site. He gets spotted by a Prowler, though. Prowler's running out! Through the smoke, he gets traded at least, but that still means that you have Zekin alive in the back of the site. One person is down, and just suddenly like that, all the on A site very passively in the back of Jenny and Heaven. Lockdown also secures the fact that the hit's going to be going towards A, and Cryo and Def are holding it in. Crashies trying to get the plant down, as he does get support here. What a dart coming out, but a outshot misses. The wall bang come out from Heaven from Zekin, though. And that's Zekin with the right click in the end.
Moly, they are setting themselves up so well. 40 seconds. Again, another round where it looks like OPTIC could be pushed down to the timer, and Victor comes up with a huge kill on Cryo.
And that's twice. First, Crashies, now Victor, going with the shoulder peek that Unfortunately, Cryo can't react fast enough. And the KO ult allows FNS to get the kill of Def pushing on a rotate. So we're going to rotate back towards the A site, but BCJ, the other line of defense, watching. He's just so aware.
Hiding in that spot.
He's going to
So
ping it
much
out here.
fans.
Yeah, but look at this. Crowd is waiting as they thought it was an opening here for Optic to get into market the B site. It's waited by an operator and a prime giving flawless here inside mid. That's a smoke. Oh, that's a timing on the recall. That's... You could definitely see that they're starting to get flustered now for Optic.
This is exactly what you want to see from XSET. Going international, knowing that a team can come back from a deficit like that to almost pull 10 straight rounds into their favor after losing the first 2, bonus on. Absolutely incredible, and it shows how much XSET have been able to grow. They persevere over that consistency of Optic being able to weather the storm.
Oh my God.
BCJ again.
Even White Swing, he doesn't care, and he still wins those fights. And now Victor, though, is trying to at least get something done for Optic. As the spike is down towards Garden. He's got 21 HP to his name. Here is the updraft, and Crowell gets the kill. Just going to go for an ult right off the rip. A counter coming back from Crash.
Oh my God, Second.
And Second does connect onto the smoker. So that's no smokes now for Optic with a broken by nothing left except the Nightfall that you hope that there's going to be something done with that. But it goes towards the site. So you still have 2 players that are unaffected towards market.
3 more.
And that's Aaron. Yes, Ye and Crashies now trying to win a 2 versus 4. Will it work out? Smokes are being thrown out towards the main. Duel de False comes out from the attackers 2 as Ye falls and Crashes on a 4 versus 1. It's not going to happen. Who better than BCJ to get the last 2 kills to put XSET as the VCT North America Stage 2 champions?
XSET riding high. A squad that